Hello everyone, welcome to Tesla Plays Beyond the Beyond, and I don't exactly have a whole lot of enthusiasm for this. It's come to my attention that my activities have caused a great deal of strife for, let me just create an alternate save here. I have a mom that's very upset because the privacy or lack of it has become a problem, and let's just say she's not being very forthcoming about stuff. And yesterday it ended on very bad terms. Let's just say I was going to record this sooner, but I was not in the mood after that. I feel like me doing this is actually causing a lot of problems, and after this I'm probably not going to care, because, you know, if my wanting privacy is going to cause a lot of arguments in our household and I'm not going to get it, then I'm going to just, well, not care anymore, because I don't want it to negatively affect my relationship with people, and it does indeed look like, for lack of a better term, that is what's happening now, because there is a lot of issues now when it comes to me wanting there to be just complete and open environment with her, and I'm not going to be able to live like that. So unless things change, then I'm probably going to just stop doing stuff. I can't give a limited period on that, but if things stay like this, it might be forever, because I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I have to basically filter my words all the time just because someone might hear something. I'm not going to live like that. Right now she's gone because she had to drive my cousin to work since his car is currently out. But she's not going to be gone long, and I'm not going to really spend much time on talking when she gets back. Because again, I do not like the idea that everything I say now is up for grabs, and she doesn't see anything wrong with that. So I don't even know if she's really gonna be gonna be the same way now, since I apparently was very unreasonable yesterday, especially because she wanted to sleep in the chair and not, the bed in her room, which is pretty close to where my room is. And not even thinking straight right now. game, please stop. Oh shit, it's gonna be doing this. Oh god, no. Should always be focusing on the most up-to-date one. Are you kidding me? Okay, how about if I do it on this one? It's gonna keep defaulting on the most up-to-date one until it's gone. Why the fuck would they do that? Well, you're not allowed to have backups. Like, you're not allowed to have different saves. They just require you to have one. That's so stupid. I hate it. You know what? I'm testing this theory right now, because I'm gonna make 2 of those. And if that is really how this is gonna be, then that is going to be the most hateful thing this game could ever do. Because I do not want to lose this file for various reasons. But this game's gonna make it really borderline impossible. I mean, fuck. Why would they ever set it up like that? Okay. Currently you're on this one. And now you're on this one. Still on the second one. Okay. At least you're staying on the second one. I am 90% sure. I'm not exactly sure why it's doing the second one, not the first, but hey. As long as it doesn't switch to that other one, I don't care. Honestly, I'm going through enough right now. There we go. I'm noticing it's not switching, it's not defaulting to yes, it's defaulting to no, however, which is also going to be a problem, but hey. So for the most part, I'm just going to be speeding through a lot of this early stuff. no point going through the dialogue a second time, at least until there are scenarios that are actually very different, of which we're not going to get to any for a very long time. Sorry if you can't hear me very well. I'm not exactly in a very happy mood right now, so it's probably affecting my speech a lot. Fuck. Jeez, man. Also, this is the same ROM as before. I did some looking, but they seem to be identical. Well, at least you gave me an herb. I'm gonna need it. Forgot to turn that thing off. Guess we'll turn this up a little bit. It's just that we're not seeing much of new content, so I don't really care. 1 VP, 2 LP, 1 MP, 2 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Yeah, I was gonna try for a little better one than that, but honestly, with as long as this playthrough is gonna go on, I really don't think I should worry about it. Of course, they're gonna do this. Anything to be bullshit in this beginning dungeon, I guess. Alright, I forgot to show this off last time. It's a very nice view of the horizon, and it's another case of this game having a lot more spectacle than you probably think. Well, at least they're being nicer about giving the herbs than they were the last time. So, yeah. Getting back to what I was saying though, I just don't know how I'm going to feel about this. It's just not the... it's not the kind of thing that is just make me feel happy about stuff. We'll see how it goes. least I didn't have to get in too many battles getting to Annie. Because if you get the spirit water first, you can go ahead and take care of the scenario while you're here. Instead of, like, having to go back and get it, which wastes more time and puts you into more danger. Now the place goes a lot faster, so... The only downside of this is it also means Annie's a lot closer to you in levels, which means she's probably good at competing with you a bit more. Although... it's not exactly going to be a huge issue, as we're going to see later on. Should work out. Bubble up. BP, low B. Strength, speed, okay. Yeah. And now time to get Percy, as well as getting healing magic. Yeah, I apologize, I don't have much to say here. It's just with the dialogue we've seen before, so why bother getting into it? I love how she has her sprite doesn't go completely off the field. That's kind of weird. Oh, good God, they're competing. I know I was trying to avoid that. Wow, shit. Well, that's not going to be very nice, now is it? May as well sell this as per usual. That basically makes it easy for me to get this. And get this. And get 2 of these. Give her Kingdom Hearts number. Does he get 5? Nope, can't use it. It would take her above the threshold I need. How much are these 2 enemies gonna give? Probably too much. Level up. Percy gives 1 PP, 2 OP, strength, 1 speed. Okay, we can do better than that, actually. Oops. That's better. Percy's strength threshold is actually pretty good, and I'll get into this later. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, Finn comes first, not Annie. I could make this work still. And I do believe this will be it. Just enough. Level up. Then gets 2 VP, 2 LP, MP, 3 strength, 1 speed. Okay. It doesn't matter what the next level what the next battle gives me. Works for me. Level up. VP, 2 LP, 1 MP, 2 strength, 1 speed. Okay, Okay, good, they're not competing anymore. Oh, thank God. Level up. Percy gets 1 VP, 2 LP, MP, 3 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Let's see. Yeah, I go for +4 or +3. Oh, I'm gonna be getting. Oh wow, that one was actually pretty terrible for him. No, +3. Okay. And now they're gonna make me work like hell to get it again. Yeah, wow. Look, I know if you give it to him once, you can give it to him again. They're just being very rude. Thank you. Oh right, I forgot to grab something real quick. Oh boy. Oh, fuck off. Quit using the Ring of Defense. Am I gonna have to take it away from you? So, I'm back and back to doing this, I guess, till we get some levels in us, to where we're not going to be leveling anytime soon. Yeah, they kind of spoil you with that in the early game, where you get like a good 5 to 6 levels easy. Level up. Okay. Level up. VP, 2 OP, 2 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. If he gets at least 3 strength, I'm going to be content with that. Though sometimes I've seen him get up to 4. Be right back. sorry about that. Wow, golden uppercut as soon as the game starts. That's not something I thought I'd ever see. Double up. And gets 2 VP, 2 LP, 1 MP, 2 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. 69, nice. Alright, so, got an antidote. Yeah, whatever. Level up. Use 1 VP, 2 LP, 1 MP. Make 1 speed. This will be good enough. So just do a little check around town. So yeah, that's the shop. Illusion potion that I missed before. Interesting. I'm gonna glad to talk to you this time. Oh right, I forgot to go get that one thing from the town of Marion. Alright, gonna have to still do that. It's in a secret place that you could not get before. Oh, he's... Wait, he's still here? Yeah, it's over there, but I don't have access to it yet. Do I have to wait till later in the game to do it? Maybe I do. Oh, there's a free inn here. Interesting. I don't think I ever remember that. But yeah, I don't think there's any more items in here. There's only one real item left that I think I really care about, though, and unfortunately, can't get it right now. So, yeah, no, we're running from this one because it will put him at the experience threshold for what's happening next. I probably could have managed, but I'm afraid, because he probably would have actually, okay, there's a smoke bomb there, but yeah, like, I was afraid that the next few force battles would level up a bunch of people, and I don't need that anymore. Okay, let's deal with Samson's little cutscene here so that we can do the next part of the plot. Yeah, my level they are seriously not a threat at all. Level up. 1 PP, 2 LP, 3 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Learned heal, okay. There we go. Okay, the next one should be a problem either. So, we're very soon going to get to some differences here. Apparently I'm not the only one who visualizes Annie speaking with a slightly British accent, because other people think the same way based on her mannerisms and just her choices of dialogue. Because they said, yeah, it does make the most sense, especially considering her just very aggressive nature to her dialogue. Go and grab that. Yeah, for his level, Samson actually has pretty shitty strength. He's like level 15. Like, if he got 3 to 4 strength every level, he should have more than this. Meanwhile, Percy is definitely showing way more potential than he is. Yep, there he is. He shows up here even if you don't talk to him. That you sure seems to be safe for his Edward. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely tell just how strong we are. Now here's one thing that could be very different if you're willing to use Gameshark for exploits. You see, if you go this way, a cutscene starts, but you can actually skip that entirely if you so choose. Come on. Oh, hold on. Forgot to do something that this game always makes me do. Apply changes. There we go. You can actually... Oh, we cannot leave without Prince Edward. Oh, the game actually pretends like Edward's not with you. Oh, but you can sneak through it that way. Okay. And then they never leave. And Samson never gets cursed, and more to the point, he stays level 15, which can, for the first few areas you visit, can basically mean he's gonna just be in God mode, until you guys have a chance to catch up to him anyway. But this also means he also has increased critical rate and increased counter rate for like the whole game, which I suppose is one way to make him better. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not trying to completely cheese the game here, but I will be demonstrating something else. Once you see this cutscene and you do this, do the little scene where he gets cursed. Yada yada yada. Now he's level 1 Samson. So you see where it says that. I'm going to be save stating here. And I'm going to be just doing this real quick. It's not working the way it should. I wonder why. There's a cheat I put in this. Oh, I typed it in wrong. That's what it was. Okay. (801) 4B 8C. And a whole bunch of zeros, and that should be it. Yeah, so you can type in this code, and Samson will always be healthy no matter what. Meaning that the curse on him will essentially be removed, at least for gameplay purposes. Which, I gotta say, is actually pretty hilarious, since you're gonna find that it really doesn't make as much of a difference as you'd think. But at least putting him in the front is practical now, since he won't hurt himself, and you don't have to worry about him skipping turns. However, I'm not going to be doing that. You're going to find out why later, but basically I see no reason to do that. So here is where we run into a dilemma, though. I'm going to make a few save states, because I'm going to be showing off what this dilemma actually is. Oh, there we go, okay. It's like, when does it start? So, we're going to do this as usual and lose ourselves a couple of characters for a little bit. Unless I'm mistaken, then this can really screw with you. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this for the moment because it saves a little bit of time here. What's not gonna save a little bit of time is having to figure this out. And of course, they're going to be annoying when it comes to trying to figure this. Okay, so that part's always the easy part, but then we get to this one, which is not so easy, and actually is going to require me... Of course. Well, this part wouldn't have been right anyway. Wow, I believe I figured out that quickly. Gotta fiddle around with the Walk Through Walls code here a bit, because here's where you really starts coming in handy. We could skip this entirely, and because we could skip it entirely, we don't lose Percy, and not losing Percy is the whole point of this playthrough. Having Percy with you is actually going to be pretty significant. However, you might notice there's no random encounters in here. Nor did that priest show up either. If I recall, I believe this kind of screws with the game a bit. Yep, there's no random encounters now. And I do not think there's a whole lot you can do about it. Yeah, there's not even random encounters and areas either. So this is actually one big problem doing a Percy run, is getting past this part of the game. Because you can't get here without going through that area, which turns off the random encounter flag, and also, if you try to re-enter from the other side, in case you were thinking about that, it will trigger the scene with Ramu, which, as I'm going to be quick to demonstrate, will be doing the exact same thing. It will turn off the random encounters. I do believe so, anyway. I could try it, but unfortunately, I remember last time I played, this was a huge-ass problem. And one that I did not exactly have a perfect solution to. Also, there's one thing you need to be very careful about. Oh, for a minute there, I didn't think it was even gonna load for me. It did, though. Yep. No random encounters. So, yeah, that can be a huge problem. So, about the only way I can see to get past this part of the game, and it's really annoying, is to skip on the items that are in that cave until much later. Which, I'm not really a huge fan of having to backdoor my way through the game, but I really don't see a proper solution to that. I mean, we can play without random encounters, that just wouldn't be right. But then, how are you supposed to solve this problem? I mean, unless you trigger the scene with Percy, which acts as a flag for it, and unfortunately, I really wonder if this was their way of attempting a failsafe to prevent people from sneaking Percy into their team, but there is one alternative, and that's to skip the cave area altogether. Sadly, the problem with that is that you actually miss out on Edward and Samson if you don't skip this. Now, I suppose one thing you could do is to go all the way to where Taunt is, recruit him, come back, and then kick Percy out of your team, do the cutscene, and then put him back in, but people who have done that have had other glitches show up as a result of that, so it's not recommended. So, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to do a workaround here. Although I think I'll wait just a little bit before I do that. Oh yeah, proof of science here. If a random encounter happens when you're in a mountain that you're not supposed to be on, the game will lock up. So, that's a thing. But yeah, we need to go through this again. So, yeah, don't do that. For the most part, I'm not going to use walk through walls much. There's just a lot of heavy use of it here to get past this game's. Okay, I'm just gonna call them the 3 major breakpoints for doing a Percy run. And I forgot to keep the people in my team, damn it. There we go. This is one of the few breakpoints that really matters. There's like 2 other ones that are annoying too, but not as much. Basically. Alright, so... there's also some items we need from the castle here, but for the most part, I'm trying to get through here with Percy intact. Once we're through this part of the game, we won't have to worry about complications for quite some time. Oh shit, are they gonna even let me into the castle? I haven't changed the plot. I can get in here this way. That works. Although, is there anything in here, or is it just for exploration purposes? I don't think there's anything in the castle. Yeah, I don't think there is. Thinking about it. Yeah, because there's nothing you can really get here. Really, the guards aren't blocking your path. Over here. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah. Very interesting. That is very interesting attention to detail there. Huh. Okay. Alright. Well, since I am able to get here with him, may as well go ahead and give you the short rod. I mean, I may as well. So, what I'm going to be doing is use modifier codes to put in those 2 items later. Okay, this should be fine. Shouldn't be giving me too much experience or anything. Nope. Okay. Ooh, barely got across there. Nope. You guys should just fuck off for the moment, please. I wonder if me skipping with these 2 are going to have any real impact here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be blocked no matter what, so I'll just have to deal with that later. It's not a huge problem, but it is something that you have to deal with. But yeah, I can just hack in those items later, like through Gameshark. I don't need to get them through the cave, and it's just more trouble than it's worth having to deal with it. Just skip book through walls to get here. At this point, you can safely turn it off, and it's not going to be a hindrance. So, I'm going to be doing that, because sometimes it could be a pain to do stuff with it on. Okay. Interesting. Do I need to do a save and reset to get rid of it? Thankfully, you're still here, even though we haven't rescued you. Now you might notice I didn't buy a whole lot of herbs before making this trip. Is that going to be impactful or anything? Yeah, I don't think so. It's not going to be impactful in the slightest. Alright, so we're going to have to see if the Walk Through Walls code is still working. Certainly shouldn't be. Level up. Samson gets 1 VP, 1 LP, 3 strength, 1 speed. VP, 1 LP, 2 MP, 2 strength. I want Edward to get the speed. I really don't care about Samson getting it this time around, because it's not really going to be important. It's Edward I do care about. And unfortunately, this is going to be yet another case of the game being complete another douchebag about it. Apparently there are conditions within the game to determine what is a likely level up and what isn't, which is why some levels are just dicks about certain statistics. You can get a speed from all levels, but some of them, and this was something that was confirmed, some levels just are more picky about certain stacks than others, and I am not a big fan of that, let me tell you. Not in the slightest. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... So it looks like he got the speed anyway. Although for Samson it's really not going to be important. He's not really going to be any more useful this time around than he was last time, despite the fact that I'm showing him with no curse effects. Really? I'm doing it just to prove a point here. Yeah, okay, it's gone. You just gotta restart the game and it'll be completely absent. Alright. Edward's gonna be a deal breaker, I know what. Level up. VP 1, VP 2, MP 1, Strength 3, Defense 1. Okay, no, you're being the problem. Probably not for long, though. Yeah, not for long. Level up. Samson is 1 VP, 1 LP, 3 strength. VP, 1 LP, 3 strength, 2 speed 1. Okay, at least that one came a lot sooner. It's like that first level Edward gets, it's just... ugh, pathetic. Like, just, what the hell? Level up. It's 2 VP, 2 LP, 2 MP, 1 strength. Oh, come on, really? Man. There we go. Why? Seriously? Well, Samson I don't really care about, thankfully. At least it's not Edward and him competing. That would just be horrifyingly terrible. What's this you guys gonna give? Will it be an exact 12? It is indeed. Awesome. Level up. 1 VP, 1 LP, 2 MP, 2 strength, 1 defense. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure his is by itself. It's gonna be another one of these, isn't it? Okay, that worked out. Yeah, Samson's, again, I don't really care too much for, so... Level up. It's 2 VP, 1 LP, 1 MP, 3 strength, 1 speed. Fire level 1. And Samson gets 2 strength and 1 speed. Wow, he's getting speed anyway. That's freaking insane. Well, he missed 1 speed from his levels. But again, Samson for the most part is really not gonna be here for long. You'll see what I mean by that later. Yeah, so... you can already tell that Percy is becoming just a stronger version of Finn so far, which not inaccurate. Considering that he's basic, aside from MP gain, he's basically just him just with more strength and slightly less defense, I guess, but more LP though. Jeez, all that nightly training must be paying off. Now, people say that this does kind of make the beginning here more of a little trivial, considering, you know, you have one extra party member, and said party member is so powerful that it really makes the enemies here feel a lot easier to deal with than usual. Just with the main three alone, you can deal with mostly what you're up against. But hey, I really feel like that's really more fair, to be honest. Get the healing herb from over here, and what I find funny is that you could walk through wall spam to that dragon if you wanted to, and get to the other side, and just skip the entire tree entirely. But there are definitely reasons for why I choose not to do that. You could probably already guess what they are, but level up. Edward gets 1 VP, 1 LP, 2 MP, 3 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Wow, that was a good one. I didn't have to give up anything. Those are not often the case for Edward here. Wait, hold on, something doesn't add up. Why does he have 5 speed? 5 speed over, you know, his level. Huh? Was that always the case? Because I think that's a little high. But, it's weird. No, maybe that is correct, because he used to have speed like level +3, and Edward had 2 more speed than him, so I guess that does make sense. Huh, weird. I just thought he was slower than Percy and Finn, or really just as fast as them, but no, he's actually faster. I mean, I guess I'm okay with that, since basically he's a magic caster, and that's gonna make him more useful later. But still. Level up. Yeah, you can definitely tell I don't care about Samson, since I don't care about his speed at all. I'm not going to need to be in here much longer. Just trying to get their experience requirements a bit higher, so that I'm not leveling in the next few areas all the time and have to worry about experience balancing, shall we say. yeah, Samson's just one level away from Percy, and he's basically just, like, nowhere close to him. Now, maybe the RNG with strength gains is just bad, but I don't think so. I think that's just normal. I mean, comparatively speaking, it just seems like putting Samson in the front would be more of a liability than anything. Especially since he would always be slower than Annie. Even if he got a speed for every level, he would still have less than her, so why? That seems like it's just a bad idea in general. Yeah, because he still has less than her, and they're just one level apart. Starting to see what I mean about this now. So yeah. Well, this is certainly going to be enough, but it might be too much. Oh, come on. Well, at least you're doing more than one now. Level up. And he gets 2 VP, 2 LP, 1 MP, 2 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Lose level 1. Fuck! And he gets 1 VP, 2 LP, 1 MP, 1 strength. Fuck this, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that bullshit. This game loves to do that. Again, I don't want to make it seem like it's them sabotaging you, because that would be really weird for them to program that into a game, but I swear it happens to me always at the worst possible time, though. Like where they give you the really high experience battles when 2 people are about to level up. It just seems like it just happens way too often for it to be a coincidence. That's why I always suspect sabotage. Might be enough. Yes, level up. Okay. Okay. No one important's gonna be competing with each other, so that's convenient. Level up. This is gonna be another low strength level for Annie, which I personally think is irritating, but oh wow. at least her having low strength isn't going to be as important this playthrough because of just the fact that we have an extra powerful attacker on the team. Considerably decent attacker. Yeah, I didn't think you'd give enough. Are you going to be competing now? No. Not unless they decide to throw another one of those insane groups at me. And they are. Fuck you. See what I mean by this? It's like they do it on purpose. I swear this gets irritating. I hate it. Level up. It's 1 VP. 1 LP, 3 MP, 1 strength, 1 defense. Okay. So I'm not sure why it defaults on that first one. I mean the second. I wish it would have just done on the first one before. That would have made things better. But instead, they gotta be overly complicated with everything. Okay, so... Little up. So it's 3 VP, 1 LP, then P. Yeah. We can do better than that. Yeah, I thought so. Thankfully, Percy's overall speed growth is actually respectable, so even when he gets high strength, he can get the speed at the same time, which is nice. Steel mill. Yeah, I'll give that to you, but it's not KR's number. But it's not exactly going to be something you're going to be using for long, dude. Level up. Well, got some decent strength on that one. It's not enough to make up for your shortcomings, though. antidote. So, yeah. How much to say here? We're just kicking everything's ass. Man, I'm gonna have nothing but antidotes by the time this is over with. Man, this room's just so full of enemies. Alright, it's this one. And skip that hole and go over to this one. Source of life, excellent. The tree was barely a footnote. I didn't have to heal once. Now this one might be a little trickier, because the enemies are slightly tougher, but not by a whole lot, though. Come on, man. Level up. VP, 1 LP, 3 MP, 1 strength, 1 defense. Oh, fuck. Really? Okay. There, now we're out. So yeah. Okay, game, can you please stop? I have a feeling this is going to be a huge fucking mistake. You know, he's actually useful for once. Well, okay. Oh my god, the large groups are everywhere, damn it. Level up. It's 1 VP, 2 LP, 2 MP, 1 strength, 1 speed. Oh no. So you know it's holy light. Which means he's gonna start using it. And using up her MP. Level up. At least he's getting 4 strength. Yeah, I told you. Son of a bitch. Level up. 1 VP, 1 LP. 1 3 strength, 1 speed. Okay. Good job, buddy. Okay, Percy's up next. Counter orb, and that's the last of the treasures. Okay, if I put you on reserve, what will you do? Okay, you're not using it now, so... Wonder if that means they just won't use magic on reserve. No, but they will use items. As long as it's just herbs, I don't care too much. Level up. So it's 2 VP, 2 LP, 1 MP, 3 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Yeah, he's just becoming a powerhouse. Like just, oh my god. Mind you, I was trying to see if I could get through here without being healed at all, but... whatever. I'm just gonna assume I could have managed. Because the exit's right here. So we made it to that lagoon with very little effort. Mind you, the first playthrough wasn't that hard either, but with Percy, it's basically a footnote. So the later parts of the game are going to be a little more challenging than this. A little bit. Having Percy does help, though, a lot. Alright, gotta do the stupid cutscene. Now we can shop. After selling some stuff, of course. Never did show off the helium rings effect last time. Okay, so hoo boy. Yeah, even though the cursed color comes back on the rare occasions, it will not stay on for long, so don't worry about it. Okay. Well, actually there's a couple of items we have to find in town, so let's go and take care of that first. Yeah, if you wanted to just walk through walls, you could skip the sewer if it's entirely and just go that route. Though, once you know what you're doing, it's really not that hard. if there's anything else in town. Okay. So now we just need to get the smoke bomb. Source of magic. All of these I'll be waiting for later to use. Every single one of them. Like all these sources? Yeah, gonna wait on them. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to go back to Isla Village and get that one hidden item. I'll just say it's a source. I forget which one, but it is a hidden source you can get. Someone discovered that a while back, and it's actually been quite the topic of discussion on what all else they might have hid in some locations, but no one found anything else. If worse comes to worse, I'll just use walk through walls to get it. Like if I've missed out on getting the guy to move, I'll just use walk through walls. So, now we need to do this. No. Well, this ain't accomplished much. Yeah, just proof of concept. The enemies can already start outspeeding you if you haven't been focusing on just speed. Level up. It's 2 VP, 1 LP, 3 MP, 1 strength, 1 defense. Alright. Yeah. Fuck. I was not supposed to do that. At least I don't take you too far back if you screw it up. I think Samson heard that I thought he was worthless, and now he's like, well, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna get 4 strength every level just to spite you. Whatever. Just thought I'd check. Brunsky. Level up. It's 1 VP, 2 LP, 1 MP, 2 strength, 1 speed. Okay. Go and use that while she has it. Okay. Level up. PP2, OP2, MP1, Strength 3, Defense 1, Speed 1. Cutscene. One small cutscene later, and voila. Level up. Percy gets 2 VP, 2 LP, 1 MP, 3 strength, 1 defense. Fuck. Alright. There we go. Learn defense level 1, so yeah. Percy gets the defense spell, which increases one person's defense and speed, which can be pretty nice. So that could be useful for me, since that's really only useful for certain boss fights, but later on I'm going to make really heavy use of it. Oh yeah. Actually, having access to that on a character could actually make the final boss a lot easier against Acadius, since he can really screw you over a lot. When it comes to, like, counterattacks. His Soul Blast really wasn't that much of a problem, but his counterattacks sure were, because the added damage just was a bit too much for us. However, if you could heavily keep people's defense boosted, it wouldn't have been a problem. Another thing that would have made the Ramu and Shuta fight easier is if I would have actually remembered to bring some cure herbs to heal Silence if he cast it. But I didn't think about that. I did not think about that, no. So yeah, there's nothing more we need here. I mean, we can go ahead and do the cutscene, but aside from getting a single item out of it, nothing really gets accomplished from doing this. So... now what's funny is the fact that you cannot go ahead and get Samson's curse lifted until you've done this cutscene, since you need the magic bean. So you can't just do events out of order and just win at this the first time. So the game developers thought about that. Here it is, tornado card for most to sell later. Now you could walk through walls here to get into the castle and get cool items and stuff, but I'm not gonna cheat like that. Because some of the items you do get in there would be super substantial and could really break the balance of the game, so I'm not going to do it. We do have some stuff to sell, though. And by stuff, I mean one thing, so... yeah, Percy doesn't get much in the way of MP, but he only gets slightly less than Finn, so... so later on you're going to discover that having that MP could be quite useful. Well, could be, being that bit of word. There's never a point where you need him, especially if you know how to utilize Edward and Tom well, so... but yeah, time for the epic trek. Like before, I'm gonna wait to get the magic bean. There's just no point in putting it in your inventory. Though I suppose with the ability to go across the bridge with walk through walls, you could just go back to item storage to get rid of it, but I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not like it's that out of the way to get it later. But yeah, Percy is just so freaking massively useful. However, most people who know about a Percy run will probably say that there is one slight problem with it. Yeah, we'll be getting to it in a little bit. You know, with Percy in your team, you can get away with using AI a lot more often. Level up. Reduce 2 VP, 1 LP, 3 MP, 1 strength, 1 defense. Fuck. As usual playing this game, it's the level ups that tend to screw with me the most, because they come at a moment's notice. Sometimes multiple at a time, which can really frustrate me. Level up. Let's see. And... oh my god. Gonna be one of those, isn't it? There we go. Okay, thank you. Fire level 2 gained. I can get this. I'll just buy a couple. Just in case I just really need healing from Annie and she burns herself out. But I'll be back here later, so I'll get the items then. Well, that just didn't plan out for you. You wasted that herb for nothing. And you might be wondering, why are you going this way? Shouldn't you go through the Temple R now since you have 5 people at this point? Not exactly. Yeah, this time around we're not actually faster than him. With anybody. Oof. That could be very painful. Because I think they're 15 speed. Yeah, like I said, speed in this game is just kind of bullshit when it comes to the enemies. Oh, never mind. I guess they're 14. Okay, I think we lucked out there then. So we are here. Now this time around, I will indeed be doing the vase trick quite extensively. Just to show you an example on what most people do, and you're going to quickly see why I think it's kind of pointless. But yeah, so the first couple of shops you visit, Percy can basically take advantage of it. But from this point onwards, Percy will not have access to much in the way of equipment upgrades. It's because Percy was not intended to be a permanent character. I'm not sure whether they let him equip the middle sword, but from this point onwards, he's not getting any weapon upgrades throughout the game. And when I first heard about this, I thought that a Percy run was going to make him pathetically weak. But, however, I was told about one thing here. And we'll get into that later. Now, he can get armor, but no weapons. May as well get as much money as I can off of selling this stuff. Okay, so now, until you change the RNG, I do believe that this is going to be the case here. Yeah, so now I don't have much in the way of money right now, so that essentially means that it's gonna take a few attempts. But that's fine. If you can get at least one, then this becomes dramatically easier. Still didn't get it. There's other chests you could possibly use walk through walls to get. I'll try this one more time and then I'm going to do a hard reset. Okay, let me try this. Try to sell all these and then continue buying and see if I can score one. Although I'm not gonna have enough money for much. So I find that very unlikely. Yeah, I didn't think so. So yeah, time to do a hard reset then. Wow, been that long, huh? Thank you. Alright, let's actually try a hard load and see if that affects the luck at all. It might, I'm not sure. The odds of getting one of these is pretty low, so... like, if it continues to be a problem, I might have to, come back later when I finish the events at the Elder's Village, when I have more money, but I've done it with this a little bit before. Oh, never mind, there it is. Okay, good. Because I know I'd done it with that a little bit before, it just took a while. And I already have one of those too. How nice. Yeah, you can tell why I'm holding on to that. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, a wind vase. Interesting. For some reason, the wind vase summons Udine, level 2, even though it should be water vase, not wind vase, but I'm not the one that made the game, so... there we go. Well, well, okay. Where is the tornado vase? Yeah, tornado vases I usually sell. But it summons Titan level 2, which is significant. Having something called tornado and wind seems counterintuitive, but whatever. But yeah, Titan level 2 is nice and all, but compared to some of the other ones, it just kind of feels weak. The water demon's weak to fire, and both the wind bases and thunder bases, if you can get one, are just more effective against Glade, so... At this point, you can almost... You rarely just get money, unless the RNG just sucks at getting other bases, but honestly the odds of that happening are pretty slim. You're bound to get one by then. Yep, there's another fire drake. There's another wind. Ooh, tornado face. Man, I really lucked out here, didn't I? Like I said, the odds of not getting one's pretty low. The RNG really blessed me during this pass. For a second, so I can give you the fire drake face and give you the fire drake face and fire drake face, and that should be all the fire drake ones for now. So then we're giving you the wind ones, of which we're getting quite a few of those. Yeah, this time around Glade's just gonna get his fucking honey kicked pretty damn hard, all the way to the moons. Like, it's not even gonna be a contest. Huh. If you're wondering why I don't sell them over there, it's because you make more selling them from here. You only get half back if you go there. Here you get like 7,500 instead of 5,000. It's freaking great. Oh wow, a bunch of people are about to level up soon too. Fuck. Alright. Yep, I'm at the point where I can't spend all my money on it. Another fire drake vase, another couple of wind vases, and a thunder vase this time. Oh my god. Yeah, Glade's just gonna get his ass kicked. Okay, at this point I'm just gonna give this one to you for now. Yeah, that works. So... Did I not get... I didn't get any tornado bases this time around. Okay. If I have to sell one of the other ones just to make a little bit of money, I will, but honestly... most of the time, I don't need to rely on that. Two more fire drake bases. So basically at this point, I'm gonna count how many I've got. Because I really only need 2 for everybody to deal with the water demon. So... So, yeah, I have 4 on you, 1 on you, 2 on you. Okay, so I only have 7 so far, so I technically would need 3 more for that to be perfect. But we are running low on money here, so I'm probably gonna sell a wind vase. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, just sell one of those for now. I love how Finn has a stronger sword than Percy, yet Percy is still stronger. That's kind of insane to think about. You see, strength matters a lot more than weapon upgrades, as far as I'm concerned. If your strength is able to compensate, then I don't think it's going to matter too much. Alright, so back to this. It's really going to depend if the level ups get to where they're outperforming the amount of weapon upgrades you get throughout. And if I recall, they certainly do. Oh, there's another one. Another tornado vase I can sell. And those fire drake vases I already had, so... right. That means we're up to 8, though. Okay. Oh, and so that tornado vase. This time around, I'm actually surprised. I'm not getting as many of these as I usually get. Usually that is by far the most likely thing you're going to end up with, which is usually where most of your money comes from, but hey. Yeah, I now have at the point where I'm gonna have so much money, I could afford a few full losses and it wouldn't matter. But yeah, you could probably see where I'm going with this, where like the trick is just absurd. Yep. Very much yes. Let's see here. I think I might have just enough. Yeah, I have 10. Perfect. So, yeah. So let's see here. I definitely have more than enough money for now. I'll get the rest later, but basically this is actually pretty damn ridiculous. Okay, they don't sell Mage Potion here, but I'm not gonna go back and get more. I'll just settle for bringing some herbs with me. Considering we have like 5 party members and one of them is respectively better than what you would normally have. Let's see, I accidentally got too many for him. There we go. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna need half of these, but we'll see. It really depends just how much they decide to spam the magic enemies in there, since my speed is still a little bit underperforming here. Well, I suppose a hard save wouldn't be the worst idea. Although I might save that for next session, since it is 8 in the morning and I have been doing this a while. There we go. Oh wow, almost 3 hours. Didn't think I was doing it that long. But hey, we've got a good foothold into this, so that's cool. But next time we do this, there's going to be a pretty significant change in how this game is usually played, and just like yeah, I'm going to have a lot to say about it. Some very nice things at that. But anyways, so thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later.